Welcome to the Sales Influence Podcast, where we talk about finding the why in how people buy. I'm your host, Victor Antonio, and today I want to talk about a true story. This happened to me today, and I got to tell you, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. Stunned is probably a better word. All right, here's the deal. So I'm in the process of wanting to buy a software system. Let's just call it a software system. And we're looking at maybe a $5,000 to $10,000 investment, right? That's what I'm looking to spend right now on this software system. So last week I called about three companies to see if I can see a demo of their software systems. I wanted to see who would get back to me, again, just so I can actually look at the systems and make a rational decision. So finally, one company did get back to me last Friday, and they walked me through the demo, and I'm like, oh, I really love what you guys have. Love this. I think this is exactly what I'm looking for. This is the package I'm looking for. I mean, there's a couple of things in there that were missing, but let's say 90% of what I wanted was in this software package. Now, the other two companies didn't get back to me. So now it's Tuesday, today, and I get a call this morning. Now, let me just stop here and say that every morning I like to take a walk. I like to get up early, take a walk, and I like to walk to my local favorite coffee shop called Mugs. And so I just like to go there, just chill, have a cup of coffee in the morning, just kind of get my day going. And again, by going to Mugs, I have to walk like almost half a mile each way just to get a cup of coffee. So, I get my exercise and I get my addiction fixed, which is the latte, by the way. So anyway, as I'm drinking the coffee, I'm just chilling, relaxing, sitting in a little quiet space. I get this phone call, ring, ring. I answer the phone. I didn't know who it was. I said, what the heck? Let me answer the phone. Anyway, I said, hello. And I said, this is, and I'm making this name up, John Doe. And you contacted, he says over the phone, you contacted us a few days ago, about wanting to look at our software system. And he says, is this a good time to talk? I said, yeah. I said, I'm just, relaxing right here with a cup of coffee. What's up? He says, well, I'd like to go ahead and try to schedule a demo. And without really thinking about it, I said, well, I've pretty much made up my mind to go with another system that I saw last Friday. So, I'll probably sign a contract with them this afternoon. Listen carefully to what I just said. Two things are important here. I told them I am chilling with a cup of coffee right here, relaxing, and that I've pretty much decided to go with another company whose demo I saw Friday, and I'll probably sign the contract this afternoon. All right? So that's what I said. To my surprise, he says, if there's anything we can help you with, let us know. I said, all right. Click, he hung up. And I just shook my head. I'm like, what? What? Did he just let me off the hook? Now, let me just stop here. I mean, you got to understand how frustrating this must be. If I own this company, I would fire this salesperson. I would fire them on the spot. Are you kidding me? Well, well, if you need anything, if we can help you with anything, let us know. That's his retort. That's his comeback when I say that I'm going to sign a contract later on this afternoon. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? See, this is where companies are losing money. Now, this software package is $5,000 to $10,000. Right? And over, let's say, the next 2 or 3 years, if I continue to use it, that's what I'm paying every year for this software package. That's how valuable it is. So let's say that the average customer stays with them 5 years. So 5 times 5,000 minimum, that's $25,000 lifetime value. If I say 5 times 10,000, that's $50,000 lifetime value that he just lost. This salesperson didn't even fight for it. He just said, okay, well, if there's anything we can help you with, let us know. Goodbye. Are you kidding me? This is what frustrates me, folks. Many of the companies, and I'm going to say 90 plus, and I think I'm being generous when I say 90 plus % of companies simply do not have a sales process, simply do not train their salespeople. Now, let's look at this company. Without really knowing too much about them in terms of how they're built, I can guess the following. 1, they spend a lot of money developing through R&D development to put this software package together. It's an enterprise level software package system, right? which means it costs a lot of money to maintain. The quality assurance aspect of it, the hosting, the management, everything that goes into this package, this software package, is expensive. I would say easily in the millions, right? Then they put a company together. They build a brick and mortar company, right? Hire employees, hire people to manage, to sell, to market, all this stuff. They do all these things. They probably went and got a patent for something. They had to rent out an office facility, maybe lease a space. They spent millions of dollars building a company, putting it together, developing a software package. And when it came to selling, where the actual customer meets the salesperson, they didn't spend the money. How do I know? This is why I know. Okay, well, if there's anything we can help you with, let us know. That's how I know they haven't spent any money on training. This is incredible to me. There's so many things he could have done. Remember I said, 1, I'm relaxing, I'm chilling, just sitting here having a cup of coffee, right? That's the first thing I said, which should tell the salesperson, hey, I caught him at a good time. In fact, he should have said the following: not only did I catch him at a good time, I actually got him on the phone. So he actually got me on the phone. I tell him I'm not busy, I'm relaxing with a cup of coffee. And I haven't even signed the contract yet. I just said, I'm thinking of signing it later on this afternoon. There's so many things he could have done. Let's walk through those. He could have said, Victor, I understand that you've probably made a decision, or close to making a decision, but before you sign that contract, can I ask you a few questions? To which I would have said probably, yes, go right ahead. That's what I was expecting. He's going to ask me questions, but he didn't. He just said, I'll say it again, well, if there's anything we can help you with, let us know. Are you kidding me? Am I the only one that's frustrated now? Because when I see this type of selling, I just shake my head. I wish I could find the company CEO and just slap him in the head and said, hey, you didn't train your salespeople, that's why you're losing money. But, if he would have said, Victor, can I ask you a couple of questions? He should have asked me questions about fit. Hey, Victor, why did you decide to go with that software package you're thinking of signing the contract with? Can you talk about that a little bit? What was your buying criteria? See, those are great questions asked. These are questions to ask me, why did I make that decision? Why am I moving in that way? He could also talk about the functionality, right? Victor, in that package, when you looked at the functionality, was everything there that you wanted, or was there something missing? And to be honest, I would have said, there's a couple of things that were actually missing because it was about 90% of what I wanted. Now, he could have said that, but he didn't say that. He didn't ask these questions. He also could have asked about the cost structure. Well, tell me a little bit about the cost. You say it's a fit, but doesn't have all the functionality. Let me ask you about costs. Where are you at in pricing with this to see how we match up? Again, I want him to sell value, but there's nothing wrong with bringing up the price and cost structure. Didn't ask that at all. He could have also asked, about my fear. Are there any trepidations, that you're having right now, or any hesitations about buying it? And I would have said, yeah, there's a couple. But he didn't ask any of that. He could have asked me some key questions. You've heard my past podcast. He could have asked about fit. Is this a product fit? He could have asked about the functionality. Is it all complete? Is it all there? Is it everything you wanted? He could have asked about the finance structure. Is it net 30, net 60? What type of cost structure is it? How much are you paying for? What are you paying for? And then he could have asked me about my fear. What are some of your hesitations? He didn't ask any of that. And again, I had not signed the contract. He could have actually had that conversation with me. Now, this is a lesson that we have to sell. We just can't call people and talk to them and say, okay, as soon as a customer pushes back and says, I'm going to sign a contract, that doesn't mean that they've signed the contract. That means they're going to sign the contract. So there's still an opportunity for us to close the deal. I'm so frustrated right now. I can't tell you how frustrated I am with this salesperson because he's losing money for the company. And imagine if this is the type of salesperson they have, how many deals are they losing every day? How many deals are they losing every month? How many deals are they losing every year? And maybe if you're a manager right now, or if you're a small business owner, you're a president of the company, I'm telling you right now, you need to train your frontline salespeople. You need to train your sales support people to ask tough questions, to challenge the customer, to push them a little bit, challenge them when they have something else to buy. If they want to buy another product, challenge them. Why are you buying that versus what we have to offer? Push them a little bit. Teach them to push the customers a little bit to present your product, your service. They have to fight for you, not simply say, well, if there's anything we can help you with, just let us know. That's not selling, that's copping out. And again, I wanted to share this story with you because this is frontline story. This is real world. And so many companies, and I hope you're not one of them who are listening to this right now, if your salespeople are not trained, they're losing deals for you every day. You have a leaking bucket, you're losing money, and you don't even know it. Again, many companies spend millions of dollars developing the product, putting the service together, putting the facility together, lease in place, having the general service and administration of a company all put together. But when it comes to the salesperson, where the rubber meets the road, where the salesperson meets the customer, they spend the least amount of money. And then they wonder why they're not making money. Then they wonder why they're not closing deals. Then they wonder why they have to go bankrupt and file whatever chapter they have to file. You know what I mean? In other words, by not spending money on frontline salespeople, you're losing money. All right, that's it. I'm stopping. I can go on and on, but I think you get the message. I'm so frustrated with this company. Again, train your salespeople. It's in your best interest. Anyway, that's it for this Sales Influence podcast. Don't forget to leave me some feedback on iTunes, Stitcher, or YouTube. Let me know what you think. I would greatly appreciate it. And I apologize for the rant today. I'm really sorry about that. But anyway, it's still bothering me. But anyway, check out my sales training website, seminarsonselling.com, where you'll find the great sales training videos for your team and your business. You know what I should do? I should actually send this company some of my training programs for free. No, I'm not going to do that. They probably won't look at them. They probably won't even want to spend the money on it. Anyway, I'm moving on. Anyway, lastly, I want to thank you for listening. This is Victor Antonio, always reminding you, selling ain't hard when you know how. Take care.
Every manager can feel it. The difference between a motivated, value-driven sales team and one that's stuck in a rut. CEOs know the difference too. They can see it clearly in the profit and loss columns. The question is, how do you get your team to this elite level? Is there something extra you can do to break through the remaining resistance and equip them with the right mindset to grow your business? Yes, there is. But you're not going to do it with one of those cheesy inspirational speakers or some self-proclaimed guru. What you need is someone with a real business track record to deliver key insights in a captivating way, to give your team the right tools for selling in today's tough marketplace. Enter Victor Antonio, experienced executive, innovative thinker, compelling speaker. He's ready to deliver the message you need your people to hear, not with a canned speech, but a customized, dynamic keynote designed to deliver results. Bring Victor Antonio to your next event before the competition does.